Right, should we wake ourselves up with a bit of breathing? Stand in horse stance and just feel your feet. So our normal lion's breath out, and then we'll pump the abdomen after a bit. Inhale, sweep the arms up, big breath. Exhale, hands on the knees. Straighten the arms, hold the belly in and just look at your belly. Face nice and soft, feeling the ground beneath your feet. And release. Another one like this. Bigger the breath in. Big inhale. Straighten the arms, pull the belly in, look at your navel, soften your face. Feel your feet. And release. Another one like this. And we're going to pump the belly in and out. Exhale. Let it all out. Straighten the arms, hold the breath out, pump the navel in and out, waking up the fire in your belly. And release. Do one more like that. Inhale. Big breath, look at your thumbs. Exhale. Straighten your arms, lift your belly, pump it in and out on empty. And coming all the way up. Circle the ankles and the wrists. Little hops. Just feel the energy traveling around the body. If it's stuck anywhere, we're just going to move it around so you feel a little bit more joined up for the rest of your day. And come to standing at the top of the mat. We'd start with some half salutations. Focus here really is on just getting the breath big, straightening out some of the lines and sending the energy into those areas. So feet together if you can, big toes touch, heels slightly apart, feeling your feet. So if you've been flying, you want to feel quite connected to the earth now. So lift your 3 middle toes up and press your big toe down, your little toe down. See if you can lift 3 middle toes up. And then replace them. Feel the center of your heel and rock forwards and back, finding a middle point of balance in the center of your foot. Now lift your kneecaps up. Draw your tailbone down, lift the pubic bone up, and feel engagement at the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. So your legs are switched on and you're standing nice and active. Scanning up the body now, draw the lower ribs in. Roll the shoulders back, energy radiating out through the fingertips. Really broad fingers, really spread them. Lengthen through the sides of the neck, take the chin parallel to the floor. Press the feet down and feel the energy going all the way up through the center of the body and out through the crown of the head. From your feet to your head. And breathe here nice and big. Making that ocean sound in the back of the throat, so breathing in and out through the nose, right up until the end when we lie down in our final relaxation. Half salutation now. Inhale, sweep the arms up, keep the ribs in. Look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward through bent knees, relax the head, take your head down and look at your navel. Inhale, slide hands up, shins lengthen through the sides of the neck. Lift the shoulders, lift the belly. And exhale, fold down, look at your navel once more. Inhale, pressing into the feet, come all the way up, reach up, press the heels down. Exhale, hands down by your side. This time, same again, but with a bigger breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back up, inhale. Exhale. Take the feet wide and let's just get into the upper back. Yeah. I can move over. Yeah, circling. Really getting the upper back moving. Bend your knees. That's it. Ready for our first sun salutation. Come to the top of the mat. Big breath in. Long, slow, audible sighing breath out. Next, inhale, sweep your arms up. See your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, look at your belly button. Inhale, look forward, lean forward. Exhale, step to the back of the mat. You're in plank. Lower the knees, belly, chest to the floor. Keep your hands on the floor. Squeeze your elbows in and lift just your chest. Squeeze your elbows in and press the tops of the feet down. Now pull the hands towards the back of the mat, but they're stuck. Exhale, chin down, press back. Downward facing dog with the knees bent a lot so we can straighten out the back. Press the thumbs down, index finger knuckle down. Spread the hands wide and start to pedal out your feet. Let the head go. Take the downward dog wide now and circle your neck. Nod it yes. Shake it no. Keep pressing through the hands. Inhale deeply. Exhale, blubber. Replace your downward facing dog to a normal stance. Soften your knees, look forward, make your way to the top of the mat. Slide hands up your shins, flat back, so squeeze your back muscles, lengthen sides of neck. Exhale, fold, see your navel. Inhale all the way up. Press palms, see thumbs. Exhale, hands down by your sides. Sun salutation B. Sink down into your chair, weight in your heels, stretch the arms out in front of you, arch your back, draw your tailbone down. Exhale, fold down. Feeling the backs of your legs, nice and easy. Inhale, slide hands up, shins, flat back. Exhale, hands down, step to the back of the mat. Bend your elbows halfway, knees can be down or off. Inhale, take the chest forward and up, thighs and knees off, upward facing dog. Stretch the front of the throat. Exhale, chin in, downward facing dog. Right foot steps between your hands and the back heel comes down. And then press into the feet, like you're trying to stretch the mat between both feet. Take the arms up, warrior one. As you inhale, reach the fingers to the sky more. And as you exhale, press down through the feet. As you inhale, reach up more, lift Mula Bandha, pelvic floor. Exhale, feel your feet. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhaling, reach up more. Exhale, feel your feet, spin off the back heel, come to standing at the top of the mat. Another one like this. Inhale, arms rise, chair. So sink your hips low. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the back of the mat in plank and bend the elbows halfway. Use your knees if you like. Inhale, upward facing. Close your mouth and stretch your front of your throat. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time the left foot steps forward, back heel comes down. Pressing through the feet, stretch the mat between your heels. Arms all the way up, warrior one, and pull your ribs in. Feel the ground. Breathing in, reach up more. So you're looking up or straight ahead. Breathe out, feel your feet stretch the mat more. Breathing in, really stretch through the elbows. Breathing out, feel your feet. Breathing in, lift up in the pelvic floor and the navel, reach up. Breathing out, feel your feet, spin off the back heel. Come to standing at the top of the mat. Another one like this, but we're going to add warrior two. Inhale, chair. Exhale, lower. Keep the breath nice and big. Inhale, slide hands up, shins. Exhale, hands down. Step to the back of the mat. Down dog or push up dog, down dog. You can always skip the push-ups. And downward facing. Right foot steps forward, back heel down. We're in warrior one where we were before. And then open out warrior two, arms to a T. That's it. And here we're just going to turn the palms up, squeeze the shoulder blades together, reach out through the inner elbows. Exhale, turn the palms down. Inhale, turn them up, stretch the mat between the feet. Exhale down, this is just a nice bit of shoulder rotation. Inhale, really reach out through your thumbs. Can you get more of the palms to reach the sky? Exhale, and down. Inhale, back to warrior one, spin off the back heel. Exhale, stand at the top of the mat. Other side, inhale, chair. Exhale, forward. Inhale, look up, lean forward. Exhale, step back, down dog, or push up, up dog, down dog. One breath, one movement. So staying with your own steady rhythm, dancing to your own beat. Downward facing. Left foot steps, back heel down, warrior one. So hips face forward for this first one. And then open hips and arms to the side. Warrior two, pull your ribs in, stretch out through your elbows. Nice. Stretch out through your fingers. That's it. So your bingo wings, not that you have them, magically disappear when you stretch out through your, yes. Now turn your palms up and down with the breath. Turn them up, so getting more of the inner elbow and down, reaching out. Turn them up and down. Inhale, spin off back heel, face the front. Exhale, top of the mat. I'm going to add triangle now. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back, down dog, or push up, up dog, down dog. Everybody staying with your steady rhythm. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. That's it. Exhale, warrior two, where we just were. Everybody pull the ribs in, tailbone down. Inhale, straighten front leg, shorten stance. Exhale, reach forward for the shin or big toe. Spin your chest open, and if you'd like a neck stretch here, the top arm behind you, and let the ear flop. And when you're in it, breathe steadily and smoothly. Stay there. That's it. Breathe out two. Breathe in. Breathe out three. I'm here. Press through the back foot. Breathe in. Breathe out four. Breathing in. Breathe out five. Look down, pressing into the feet. Come all the way up. You're back to warrior two. You're back in warrior two. And then step to the front of the mat.
I can just let you finish. I need to go back to bed.
Do you? Okay. How long do you want me to carry on for?
Keep doing it.
Okay. All right. So Trinny's gone to bed. I'm going to carry you on with the flow. And we'll catch up with her afterwards. Okay, inhale, back to chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward, lean forward. Exhale, step back. Push up, up dog, down dog. And it's left foot steps forward, back heel down, warrior one.
Just don't save it at the end.
Okay. Exhale, warrior two. Yes, it's going to be saved to my YouTube. Inhale, straighten front leg. Exhale, reach forward and down. Triangle. And if you wrapped on one side, wrap on the other. Lovely neck stretch, letting your head go. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. One more breath in. One more breath out. Look down. Come all the way up. Back in warrior two. And then inhale. Come to standing at the top of the mat. Well done. We've got one more, adding side angle to the mix. So come to standing at the top of the mat. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward, lean forward. Exhale, step back, down dog or push up, up dog, down dog. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten front leg. Exhale, rebend it into side angle this time. So I'll show you from the side. Front knee bent, one line from your wrist to the outside edge of your back foot. Breathing in and breathing out. Spinning the chest towards the left, stretching the mat between your feet, feeling the energy from the fingertips to the outside edge of the back foot. Pressing to the feet, come all the way up. Exhale, come to standing at the top of the mat. Second side, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward, lean forward. Exhale, step back. Push up, up dog, down dog. Left foot steps, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Can you see how when I go into warrior two, it sort of arches my back unless I pull my tailbone down. So tailbone down, lower ribs in. Inhale, straighten front leg. Shorten stance a bit, and then you're in side angle on the other side. So it's elbow to knee or hand down. Stretching the top elbow away from the back foot. How long can you make yourself on the right side? One more, really reach. And exhale, press into the feet, come all the way up. And come to standing at the top of the mat. Well done. Inhale, chair. We're going to go into a chair to crow sequence now. Exhale, take a twist to the right. Press the top hand down. If you're wondering where Trinny is and you've just joined, she has actually gone back to bed. She had very little sleep. So we're carrying on. Staying with your ujjayi breath. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, twist the other way. So head goes forward, hips go down, and your hands come in line with the center of your chest. Press the top hand down. Inhale, back to chair. And exhale, heel toe the feet apart, coming into your squat, malasana. So heels can be on a block. So spine long, hips go down, breathing in and breathing out. If you're playing with crow, it's hands and feet in a square, knees high up on the backs of the arms. If you're just learning it, I like to come with my feet together, knees wide, squeeze into the elbows. Make a right angle with your elbows like you're doing a push-up, and then come onto your tiptoes, really just on the top of the big toe. And as your head comes down, your feet float off. So there's no kicking, but there's lots of pressing down in the hands, rounding through the upper back. Back to downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Right foot steps, warrior one. And exhale, interlock the fingers behind the back. Keep the front knee bent. We're coming into humble warrior, bowing the head down. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, taking a twist, left elbow, right knee, revolving side angle. Back knee can be down if you like. Thinking about long spine, and that means the front of the spine as well. So lengthen through the front of the body as you draw the heels away from each other. Inhale, hands down. Exhale, side plank on the left. So we're going to step the right foot on top of the left. Take the right arm up, side plank. Bottom knee can be down, top leg can be up, any variation you like. But really push whatever's on the floor, push it down to go up. And exhale, take your hands down, knees, belly, chest to the floor. Inhale, low cobra, squeeze the elbows in. Exhale, chin down, child's pose. Sit back on your heels. Couple of options here. Child's pose with a twist, so you're walking your hands around to one side and then the other. Dolphin to strengthen the shoulders. Forearm dog or forearm stand. I'm going to do dolphin, shoulder strengtheners. So press the forearms down, interlock the fingers, walk the feet in as far as you can, and then you're going forward and back. When you've had enough of a play there, if you're against the wall doing forearm stand, come down, everybody meet in child's pose. Breathing into the back of the body. Ready for the second side. Downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, back heel down. Warrior two. So drawing the ribs in, tailbone down, interlock the fingers behind your back. Exhale, bowing down, humble warrior. So as your head comes down, your fist goes up, squeeze the shoulder blades. Really feel your back muscles. Lifting the belly, let your head go even more. Breathing in. And breathing out. One more here, breathing in. Breathing out. Pressing into the feet, come all the way up. Warrior one. And exhale, taking the twist. So I'm going to slightly widen my feet. Maybe come off the back heel. Press the palms. Back knee can be down if this is easier. Lengthen through the front of the body. Thinking about your neck, especially the underside of the neck being long. I want the energy to flow nice and freely. So we're creating these lovely long lines and taking a deep breath in, a long, slow breath out. Inhale, hands down, step back, downward facing dog or push up, dog, down dog. Drop to the knees, second round of dolphin, forearm stand or child's pose. If you're doing forearm stand at the wall, look at the skirting board. So the key with forearm stand is looking forward and pushing the forearms down into the floor. Keep looking forward, whatever version you're doing. Coming down, child's pose. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Downward facing dog. Walk the hands to the back of the mat. Grab your big toes. Take the elbows wide and fold down. If you are near a wall, I'm going to show you my favorite wall stretch version of this. It feels amazing. You can do it throughout the day. So you're going to come quite close to the wall. Place the top, your upper back on the wall. And just hang in ragdoll. Feels so nice. Lovely stretch for the hamstrings, a little bit supported. Staying with your steady breath, whichever version you're doing, holding the toes or ragdoll at the wall. If you're holding the toes, slide the hands underneath the feet. Parahastasana. Everybody lift the hips a little bit higher. Release the hands. Coming back out of there. Slowly, slowly roll up. If you're at the wall, come away from the wall for tree pose. Standing tall, shift the weight into the left leg. Take the right knee out to the side. You can start with this low tree. Medium tree on the calf or high tree, you choose. Everybody can do it freestanding in the middle of the room with one of these versions. Now take your awareness to the standing leg, squeeze that butt cheek and press your heel like you're trying to squash your thigh or your calf between your two surfaces. Breathing in, breathing out. Press the palms together to activate the shoulder blades. And now take your palms slightly apart and just press your fingertips together and see how that gets into the shoulders a little bit more. Inhale, take the arms up, reaching up through the elbows. Can you straighten the elbows more? Draw the ribs in, pick a spot to look at in front of you. And exhale, take the hands down, ankle to knee. Flex that top foot, sit down like you're sitting in a chair, lengthen the neck. And then hands come down, maybe, or you're staying with hands in prayer. So lengthen the neck. Just take your ears away from your shoulders. Pressing into the feet, come all the way up. Hands down by your side. Second side, taking your low tree, your medium tree or your high tree, squeeze the left butt cheek, right butt cheek. Finding your breath, getting into that nice steady rhythm that cuts through your thoughts. Now press the fingertips together, actively press them together and see how that activates the shoulders, switching on the upper back. If you're wondering where Trinny is, she started yoga with us, but she has gone back to bed after her travels. If you reach the arms up on the other side, reach them up. And then ankle to knee. Remember, long neck. Breathing in and breathing out. Your hands might come to the floor, you might just be high up like this, but everybody's feeling the hip stretch. Pressing into the feet, come all the way up. Exhale, come to the top of the mat. Walking up. Let's go to the floor now for some seated poses. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Look at your navel. Inhale, look forward, lean forward. Exhale, step back. Lower down dog or push up, up dog, down dog. Oh, I forgot to do side plank on the other side, didn't I? So let's do that now so we even ourselves out. So take your feet together in plank at the back of the mat, come forward, and now roll over onto the right side. Breathing in and breathing out. So any variation you like, the bottom knee can be down, the top leg can be up. And then take your hand down, resting in child's pose. Jump through to seated or simply swing your legs round for Paschimottanasana, the seated forward bend. Take your butt cheeks back, find the hinge in your hips, so we're not rounding from the upper back. Take the hands behind you, take a big breath in, lengthen through the spine, and I like to wriggle forward like this, and when I can't come forward anymore with my back, then I take my arms forward. So you're taking the sides of the feet or the big toes. If you're not reaching there yet, you can take the shins and draw yourself forward that way. So feeling the wave-like motion of the breath. Feel the expansion on the inhale as you reach a little bit further forward. And feel the moving into that space on the exhale. Feeling the two different qualities of the breath. The inhale is energizing. The exhale is grounding and relaxing. Inhale, keep the grip, look up. Exhale, release. Cross the ankles. Place the hands either side of your hips And either with the feet down or feet off, lift your bum off the floor, squeeze the knees in a little bit more towards each other, feel the core switching on. Bring the knees together, take the shins parallel to the floor for boat pose. I'll show you from the side. Turn the palms up, open your shoulders, squeeze the knees in as much as they'll go. You'll be feeling that in your core, I certainly can. And if you want to straighten your legs, you can do that too. Crossing the ankles, rolling over, downward facing dog, or push up dog, down dog. Come through to seated. Ankle to knee pose. This is brilliant for your hips. So the right shin goes on top or in front. You can see I'm stacking my knees and my ankles. If it's too tricky on the hips, you take the right shin in front. Press that top knee down. You can press it on something like a block if it's quite high. And folding forward. Breathing in. Breathing out. Where do you feel it? So we always want to go to about 70% of our max, never 100%. And when we're at 70%, it gives you that kind of pleasant, yes, something is changing. And as you breathe there a bit more, you might find you can go a little bit deeper. Coming all the way up, top of the right foot back. So two options. We're either going to fold forward like this, or if your knee doesn't like that, you're just going to stay in that bent knee version and take a little twist to the left. So choose your position. So it's top of the right foot back, fold forward, chin to shin. If you find you're rolling over onto this left leg a lot, you can just stick a cushion under your left butt cheek. Breathing in. As you take the chest forward, exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, come all the way up. And then lying all the way back onto your forearms, keep your knees in towards each other. Again, you might just be taking the twist here if you're looking after a delicate knee. Maybe you're coming all the way to the floor. And if you're still not feeling a stretch, it's ankle over knee. So again, go to where you feel something good opening. And then take a deep breath. So we always want to go to where we feel it, because that's where the change is happening. But you want to get that kind of ooh sensation, like inhale coming all the way up. You know, when you go for a massage and they get their thumbs in, swing that leg round and out in front of you, shake it out, ankle to knee on the other side. So when you go for a massage and they put their thumbs in and you go, oh, it's kind of painful, but it's kind of good as well. I want to go to that point where you can bear it and you feel something's releasing. And maybe you can go a bit deeper. Ankle to knee, other side. Left shin on top or in front. Press the top knee down, flex your feet. And then inhale, come all the way up, top of the left foot back. Either twisting to the right or right leg extends. So my heel is just next to my buttock. I'm not sitting on it. Oh, we went forward first. Let's go forward. Forward bend. So you're going to find that everybody wants to roll over onto that right leg. So use your inner thigh muscles, switch them on to try and rotate the thighs inwards to keep yourself stable. Noticing the difference in your different side. This side is a lot tighter for me. It just generally reflects whatever habit patterns I have. Inhale, come up. And exhale, go all the way back. on your forearms, on your back, maybe ankle over knee. Lovely front stretch. It's quite intense stretching the front of the body because we spend so much time kind of curling our body in when we sit or drive, or generally we're very forward facing. And so opening out the front of the body is really lovely. That can feel quite unusual or intense. Coming all the way up. Shake out the legs in front of you. Seated tree. Hug the right knee in. Drop it out to the side. Press the heel into the groin and come forward. Reaching for the foot. Shin to shin. Breathing in. And breathing out. The gaze point here is your big toe. You can always use a belt to make your arms longer. Wrapping the belt around the ball of the foot. Inhale, come all the way up. Place the foot flat on the floor for Marichasana A. Bit of space between your foot and the thigh. Reach forward on the inside of the leg. Turn your palm out behind you and grab your left wrist. If you're not yet binding, you're hugging the knee tall in your elbows, sitting tall. So everybody's bringing the shoulders level with the front of the mat. I love this one. It's a lovely hip stretch, shoulder stretch. A chance to get the breath nice and big. Inhale, come all the way up. Release, shake it out. Second side, hug the left knee in. Drop it out to the side. Spin the chest towards the extended leg. Fall down, reaching for the shin, the foot, the wrist, or using a belt. Wherever you are, you're going to a point where you feel something happening. So for me, I'm feeling a lovely stretch down the left side of my body. If you have tight hamstrings, you'll be feeling in the backs of the legs. Where you feel it is where you need it. Coming all the way up. Place the foot flat, space between the foot and the thigh, reach forward and bind, or just hugging the knee into the armpit as we did on the other side. If you just joined and you're wondering where Trinny is, she has gone back to bed, but we're carrying on with yoga. Steadying your breath. So we get into the poses quite quickly. We fix our gaze on the gaze point, which is, for this one, it's the big toe. It just brings our focus in and we breathe bigger. Inhale, release, come all the way up. Cross the ankles, take your hands on the floor, either with the feet on the floor or the feet off. Lift the bum up off the floor. And coming all the way down, rolling over. Push up, up dog, down dog. Come into plank. We're going to bend the elbows halfway for chaturanga. Use your knees if you like, but try to stay with this arm strengthener. So plank, you can see that my tailbone is drawn down and my ribs are drawn in. So I've got one line of energy from my head to my heels. Okay, without disturbing that line, I'm only going to move my elbows. I'm going to bend them halfway. 3, hold for 3, 2, 1, and then come all the way down onto your abdomen. Take the hands alongside the body, palms face down, thumbs face out. Inhale, lift the head, chest and legs. Squeeze your upper back muscles and turn your thumbs out more. So big toes touch if you can. Back of the neck long, lift your arms more. 2, 1, make a pillow, rock your head from side to side. Take your head down, interlock the fingers behind your back, Lift the fist off the bum. Locust pose, Shalabhasana. Back strengthening. These do feel quite tough for very little movement. They're so good for strengthening our backs. Coming down, make a pillow. Rock your hips from side to side. One more, and then we've got a lovely shoulder opener. Head down, grab the tops of the feet. Feet together. Lift everything off. Bow pose, Dhanurasana. Kick the feet into the hands into the feet. Soften your jaw. Looking up. Can you lift everything off a bit more? Bit more. Straighten out the wrist if you can, bit more. Oh, coming all the way down. Take your forehead to the floor. Take the right arm out to the right, left hand just beside your chest and roll over. So your hand wants to be at a right angle, your arm at a right angle to your body. And then press the little finger side of the right hand down. Enjoying this chest stretch. Opening out the top of that shoulder. And gently come out of there. Other side. Steadying your breath, always coming back to steadiness, tuning into you. Come back to center, make a pillow, rock your hips from side to side. Coming back onto your knees for camel. Another front body stretch. Squeeze your thighs towards each other, take the hands on the lower back. Press the hips forward and feel the chest lifting to the sky. Squeeze your thighs, lift your chest, stretch the front of the throat. Legs nice and active to support you. And coming all the way up. Either repeating that or taking your hands to your heels. You can take one at a time with your opposite hand on your chest and switch sides. Or both together. So choose where you want to go, either supporting the lower back, half camel, one hand at a time, or the full camel, hands on your heels. Press your hips forward. Coming all the way up. Very gently, chin in. Child's pose. Head down. Coming onto your hands and knees for tripod headstand prep. If you know tripod headstand, you can go straight into it. I'm going to offer you some prep poses so we all get the sensation of getting our head down. So your hands and the top of your head are going to make a triangle. Let's get your head down. This is stage one. Press the hands down more to feel that you're supporting yourself with the strength of your arms rather than your neck. Stage two, tuck the toes, lift the hips and walk the feet in a little bit more towards the elbows. Keep pressing down with the hands. If at any point this does not feel right, come into child's pose. Next stage is put the knees on the backs of the arms like we did in crow. Next stage, knees together and then legs straight. So you take whatever stage feels right for you. It might be child's pose. It might be just on all fours with the head down. Come out the same way you came in. Stay down in child's pose. Take a big breath into the back of the body and a long, slow breath out. Inhale, come up to all fours, lion's breath. As you drop the hips. Inhale, set back on the heels. We've got 3 of these. Exhale. Stretch out the tongue, stretch out the eyes. Inhale, back. Exhale. Lion's breath, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg to the sky and the toe points down. Pressing through the feet. We're going to come into pigeon eventually, but through 3-legged dog. Bend the top knee, open the knee out to the center. And I'm going to bring that knee forward, nose to knee plank. Push the floor away, lift the foot, lift the knee more, and then set the knee down just inside the wrist. Slide the back knee back, sit tall, fold forward. Or pigeon on your back, figure 4 like we did in the standing balance, ankle over knee. If you want to do a version of this hip stretch without weight in the knee. If you're doing the full pigeon, slightly flex your front foot and press that shin down so you feel lots of activation in that leg. And you feel supported with your muscles. Staying with your steady breath. Inhale is the same length as the exhale, same length, intensity and duration. Steady breath, steady mind, coming all the way up. Puff out the chest. Sit tall or maybe reach for the back foot without looking at it. So I'm reaching for the inside of the back foot. And if you can, flip the grip and push the foot in. Heel towards your bum. Exhale, everybody come out of there, swing that back leg around, taking the twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Left foot outside right knee. Feel your sit bones, sit tall, taking a twist to the left. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, release, looking over the back shoulder. Inhale, sit tall, lengthen. Exhale, look where you want to go. So make this a neck mobility exercise too, as well as looking right out the corner of your eyes. And 3. Inhale, slight derotation to the left. And exhale, pigeon on the other side. Simply swing that leg back or figure 4 on your back. Inhale, sit tall, actively press that shin down. Exhale, fold forward. Breathing in. Breathing out, coming into the closing stages of our practice with some more calming poses for the nervous system. Inhale, come all the way up. If you grab the back foot on the other side, please do. Squeeze it in. Taking the twist. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, look more right. So eventually getting the chin closer to the back shoulder. Press the right big toe down. Inhale, come forward. Slight derotation. Take your legs up in boat pose. Cross the ankles. Swing the legs back for down dog. And it's 3-legged dog on the left side this time. With your left leg to sky. And then open out the hip to the side. And bring it forward. We've got that nose to knee plank. Lift the knee, lift the ankle. And this time, simply sit down, lying down onto your back. For shoulder stand or legs in the air, legs at the wall, or half, or happy baby. So everyone's getting their legs above their head and heart. This is happy baby. If you're doing legs up the wall, you turn to the side of the wall and flip your legs up. Shoulder stand, you're supporting the lower back with the fingers. So fingers point up and they're closed, so you're not spreading your hands. We use the legs to lift the legs, squeeze the butt cheeks. Imagine you're standing on your tiptoes. What muscles would you need to activate? You really need to press through the balls of the feet, activate the knees, the legs. Gaze point is the navel. Watching the breath rising and falling. Take your feet over your head in plow if you're in shoulder stand. Legs up the wall, people can take the leg wide. Interlock your fingers, take your fists to the floor. Re-support your lower back with your hands, and now take the hands to the back of the knees and draw the knees around the ears. Ear pressure pose. Gently using your hands as brakes, roll all the way out. Everybody meet us lying down on the floor for fish pose. Pressing into the elbows, lift the head high. Coming onto the crown of the head, supported by the elbows. See if you can put more of the crown on the head on the floor by pressing through the elbows and lifting up a bit more. Gently release the head to the floor and then rock the neck from side to side. Getting ready for your final relaxation. So we're going to be down for a couple of minutes, get nice and cozy, get your blanket, get your eye bag, your jumper. Take a deep breath in and a sigh it out through the mouth. However many times you need to do that to feel really heavy on the mat. Shavasana, your final relaxation, so no special breathing. So we've spent the last hour making the breath conscious. And that's a way into our nervous system. So the whole of our yoga practice is as much a kind of nervous system management as it is a physical practice. But now we're letting that go, letting the body go, let the mind go, coming into a few minutes rest. Feeling really heavy on the mat. Feeling the mat supporting you. Nothing to do, nothing to explain, no one to be, just for the next minute. That's something really to lean into, to savor. And when you're ready, slightly start to move your fingers and toes, bringing awareness back into your physical body. Deepen the breath a bit more, rock your head from side to side, rolling over onto one side. Push yourself up to seated. We'll close with our usual humming breath. Place your hands on your palms. We're going to breathe in and breathe out with sound. Breathing in. Breathe out with a humming sound. Release the hands, bowing down. Thank you everyone for practicing on Trinny's channel, on YouTube. So if you miss this class, it's going to be saved. It will be saved to my YouTube, as with all the Tuesday classes, if you'd like to repeat it. Thank you, everyone.